What happened with the Tower of Babel? They got the attitude, how can we even do this without our Creator, without God? And that, how our programming works, anything we do negatively with the Creator, because it's the Creator, is very destructive to try to negate the Creator in our programming. Very destructive. I know Dr. Mitchell Gibson is supportive of that. At one point, he was chief resident at Albert Einstein Medical Center as a psychologist. And then he had some pretty amazing spiritual experiences and discovered his gifts. He is a special master, and I found some of his work very harmonious and supportive. Thank you, Dr. Gibson. So with the confounding of tongues, the people could not even understand each other because they were so disintegrated, right? There is much evidence of at least one group who prayed with great faith in God and who were spared this disintegration. Now do you understand why truth comes as a sword? This is the role cognitive dissonance plays in creating the void that separates people from the tree of life. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. If you understand the role of cognitive dissonance, you understand the sword that separates the wheat from the tares. If you can understand how truth comes as a sword, then it begins to make more sense why some truths have been held back, because people haven't been ready. And even after all this time, it appears most people still aren't very well prepared. Destroyers may be unleashed, but if you're in alignment with the laws, you have nothing to fear. If you're prepared, it's only going to accelerate your ascension. They carry a sword of truth, and the truth comes as a sword. Why? Because, as explained, when we are faced with the truth, we have two options. It's do or die at one level or another. So the bitter truth the destroyers share actually acts as an internal catalyst to empower those of us who are ready to make the positive shifts to obtain more of the sweet gold nuggets of empowerment, each of which are more of the fruit of the tree of life. Destroyers only act as destroyers for those who are not prepared or are unwilling to comply. Like God, nature is no respecter of persons. Before you know the truth, well, it's like before you know how to help somebody. Life is pretty simple. All you've got to do is feel sorry for them. But once you know what's causing them to die, what's causing their destruction, and you don't do something, then what? Once you understand these principles, and you know how many people need them, you're kind of morally responsible to pay it forward. Share it, basically. From Uncle Ben of Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. That's true. Where much is given, much is expected. We've all been given a constructive notice to comply and to help as many of our other Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, Yogi, and Buddhist friends as possible do the same. Share the responsibilities so you don't feel like you're carrying a burden. Just watch what happens as you pass the laws of empowerment on to other people. One of the ways you can pay it forward is by showing us some love. If you've found value within this program, please send us some love.